Hi, this is Guiducci, and if you've seen my YouTube videos before, you know I normally come to you from my home office, my studio and my home office. Well, today I'm coming to you from my other office. Right behind you, which you can't see, is our camper trailer, and we enjoy camping. So we've been here for a few days now. We've got one more day. We're at Jonathan Dickinson State Park in Hobe Sound, Florida, right on the Atlantic coast. The Intercoastal Waterway is just a few miles from here. We're deep into the campground in the state park, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And you know, as I said, we've been here a few days, and we came here on Wednesday. Today is a beautiful Friday, as you can see. And what's great is that literally thousands and thousands of dollars worth of revenue have come into my credit repair business, and I'm camping. The only thing I've done is look at my phone app and kind of monitored what's coming in, and it's awesome. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Because a lot of people, and I've talked to thousands, almost 4,000 people over the last 8 years about this business. They've had a desire to get into this business. And a lot of people really don't think about why they're getting into the business. Now, what I mean by that is when I do talk to people, quite often I'll ask them, you know, what's the reason you want to start a credit repair business? And two common answers are, one is, I want to make money, of course, right? And the other one is, I want to help people. And those are wonderful answers, but that's just scratching the surface. What you have to ask yourself is what you want your business to do for you long term. And money, yes, of course we want to make money, but it's not the money that's the key aspect. It's what do we want to do with our money? What do we want to do with our money? Because being tied to a business 6-7 days a week, even though you're making money, that's not a great business model. I know personally, because my wife Shirley and I, we had a business just like that about 10 years ago. It was an accounting business, and we were tied to that business. Like, we went on vacation one time to go see our kids. We were living in San Diego then, they were in New York. We came to the East Coast. I think we were gone 10, 12 days, and when we got home, we were miserable because we had all this work to do to catch up on. We hadn't earned a dime worth of income in that 12 days what we were gone, and we had to make up for it. It was like, after a few days back, it was like, why did we even go on vacation? So that's not a good business model. The business model that you want to have is something that's going to give you time freedom to be able to enjoy your money and enjoy the fact that you're helping people. So you got to think it through. And I've been doing this for 8 years, and I've come to the conclusion through that experience of 8 years that you got to have a couple of things in order to have that time freedom and flexibility, to be able to really have that vehicle of your business take care of you long term. And the one thing is infrastructure. The first thing is infrastructure. You got to have a strong, solid infrastructure. So what I mean by that is, again, you know, a couple of ways of getting in the credit repair business. One of those is to piece your infrastructure together. Find a company you can pay for software and websites, and you're going to need a merchant services company. You're going to have to find a way to have credit pulled for your clients. You're going to have to deal with your state government, deal with federal government issues in terms of how you can price your services and things like that. And then you're going to be limited to being able to do business in one state, but maybe that's okay for you. Maybe that's enough for you, and you don't need to expand beyond that. But you have to go through all of that. And even when you do, though, here's the key. You're probably not going to have online reporting for your customers, which today, in today's age, you've got to have, in my opinion, to be competitive, you've got to have online capability so your customers could log into their account and they can see exactly what's going on with the service that you're providing them. You know, how many derogatory items did we get deleted and so forth, and possibly online credit monitoring so that they could go and see what their new credit score is. And that's another thing in terms of infrastructure. Are you going to offer other services, or are you just doing credit repair? And listen, credit repair is an awesome service, but credit repair has been out there for dozens of years. And every company provides credit repair. Every company provides the removal of derogatory accounts for that customer. That's standard. That's the baseline of what you need to offer a client. But to be competitive in today's market, you got to offer way more than credit repair. So the infrastructure. Okay, that's incredibly important. Now with our business model, the infrastructure is set. The day you get started, all of that is set. You have online capability for your clients. You have all kinds of different services to help people raise their credit score, protect their credit score, help them with their finances long-term, monitor their credit score, protect their identity. All of those kinds of things are built in to our business model. Another thing is you have a customer support staff. They're the ones that are going to pull credit. They're the ones that are going to draft dispute letters and get them out the door. They're the ones that are going to play customer service for your customers. Because think about it, if you're starting a credit repair business on a part-time basis and possibly you have another business or you have a job, how are you going to take care of customer service for your clients after you've sold them the service? They call up, they've got questions. What are you going to let it go to voicemail and you're not going to return that voicemail for 3, 4, 5 hours? That's not good customer service. What if you had customer service available 8.5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and people were sitting there ready to pick up the phone when your customer called with any questions? That's what you got to provide to be competitive in this day and age. So infrastructure. You got to have infrastructure, but that's not enough. That's not enough. That's good, but that's not enough. That's not going to provide you with the opportunity to travel like we do. Like this is our 5th camping trip, I think, in the last 3 months. We leave Wednesday, we come home Saturday. We don't have to camp on the weekends when everybody else is camping with the kids and it's crowded and you can't get into the campgrounds and all that stuff. We go when we want to. But in order to be able to do that, infrastructure is not enough. What you also have to have is the ability to duplicate your efforts. The ability to duplicate your efforts. You need other people to be able to do the same thing that you're doing and generate income from their production. Why is that important? Because there's only 40 hours in a work week. Even if you work 60 hours, there's only 60 hours in a work week. There's only 7 days a week. There's only 30 or 31 days in a month. You're only one human being, and I apologize, there's a dog barking over there, right? And I have no control over that, right? But you only have a certain amount of work hours that you can put into your business. So therefore, that's, by definition, that's limiting. You're limited to how many hours you can put into your business. Again, think about you have a part-time job, full-time job, or another business you got to pay attention to. You got a family you got to pay attention to. How many hours a week are you going to be able to work in your credit repair business and still be limited? So you got to be able to duplicate your efforts. Within our business model, it's built into the business model for you to be able to go out and find other people that want to be in the credit repair business, plug them into the same business model, and then as they're building their business because you introduced them to the business, you get a piece of what they do. That's what Robert Kiyosaki talks about in terms of success. Many people. Tony Robbins talks about that in terms of success. Any person that teaches entrepreneurs to be successful is going to talk about duplicating your efforts and not doing it all yourself. You cannot be just dependent upon you. So that's what we have here. And that's what allows me to be able to take time off and travel. I know I've got some great people at the other end of my phone so I can text them and say, hey, can you handle this for me? Or can you take these appointments today? Or whatever the case may be. I've got a customer support staff that if I've got a client that has an issue, I know that their issues are going to get handled and I can go out and enjoy my day here in the great outdoors. In fact, we're going to be leaving here very, very shortly to go for a great bike ride through a park called Riverbend Park that we've been to before, where there's gators and deer, and that's life. That's living life. That's what we want to do to live life. You might want to stay in resorts. You may want to do it differently, but the point is you got to give yourself the ability to be able to do that. And if you start a credit repair business that is just you, yourself, and you running the business, you might be successful financially. You might have a lot of clients, but you're going to be tied to your business. So if you want to find out more about our business model, go to eracreditservices.com at the top of the website there, and I'll put links in the description, of course, for you. But you'll see credit repair business opportunity, and I've got a page there with a 30-minute video that goes through all the details of the business opportunity. So that's my message for you today. Come and join me in the great outdoors and live life, but still make your income, still drive revenue with your credit repair business. Sorry about these dogs. They're out of control. What can I tell you? And I'll come back to you again with another video. Hey, like the page or like the video and subscribe to our channel, because I come to you with new videos all the time. If you are interested in the credit repair business, I've been doing it a long time, and I've got some great information for you. So I hope you have a great day. Take good care. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye now. Top